What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Bay Sakurai, coming at you with another video. This is my official Mario Kart ranking. Newton, don't do that. Oh yeah, I'm joined with my mom's cat, Newton. Video's off to a great start as he chews my home circuit. Yeah, so my origins with Mario Kart. I first got Mario Kart 64 in 98 or 99 for Christmas, and I actually have a pic of when I first got it, and I was playing Yoshi, so I'll have to use that as the thumbnail or something like that. But my absolute goated series in video games. There's so much replay value. The wacky characters, the wacky items, the unpredictability. It's good stuff, man. So, starting off the ranking, and I won't be ranking any of the spin-off games. You can watch my other videos for my ranking on all that. At number 9, we have Super Circuit. Now, it's a very colorful, charming game. Colors pop, very colorful. I love the graphics, but it's just absolutely brutal to 3-star everything. And I actually haven't, it's really the only Mario Kart game I haven't 100%ed, and I might never will, because every time I play it, the game just pisses me off. And I mean, it's fine to play the normal way, but as like a completionist, it kind of bugs me. So I just get angry every time I play it, just about. And when I do get 3 stars, I freak out, of course, but it's like, trying to preserve my health a little bit, trying to live a little bit longer, and but not a bad game. Number 8, we have Super Mario Kart. I didn't grow up with this game, even though I had a Super Nintendo. I didn't even know about it. I thought Mario Kart 64 was the first one. I first started playing this when I got into emulating in 2017. Around the same time I took acid and played the game, and I was out of my mind on Rainbow Road with colorful flashing lights, and it was pretty sick. I think the game gets too much hate. I feel like I have more control over my kart, and I guess it's just with practice and time. But it's not a bad game at all. It's not the worst Mario Kart. It's close, just because it was the first one, and they built upon it so much. One little Easter egg I'll mention is that if you hold Y and A on the character select screen, you can play miniature versions of your character. So like when you hit a poison mushroom, you turn little, but you can play the whole race like that. And if you're small and you hit a poison mushroom, you'll return big again. So I've tried to do a challenge where I try to beat as many tracks as I can in small mode, I guess you can call it. And it's pretty tricky because you get flattened like a pancake a lot. But I have got all the gold trophies on this kart right here. You see, played on my old CRTV, and that's number 8, Mario Kart. So number 7, we have Mario Kart DS. Now, I might get some hateful comments in the comment section, so, don't do that. But I think the one thing holding it back for me is that period of graphics, like 2005, 2006. I'm just not a huge fan of in general. Excuse me. In the video game industry. But I will say that 3-starring the game is probably the most fun to 3-star in all of Mario Kart. Snaking feels great. I love snaking. It is arthritis inducing, so it is and it isn't the best controlling Mario Kart game. It really does hurt my fingers on the D-pad, or if I play on my 3DS, the analog stick still hurts my thumb. Yeah, you got your mission mode, which is very unique to the series. You've got custom emblems on the front of your car you can make. And it was also the first Mario Kart online, so it's got a lot going for it. I didn't grow up with it, so that might be another thing holding it back for me, is lack of nostalgia. And some of the retro tracks are, kind of bland. Like, they really didn't have to bring back Baby Park for this game. It just doesn't work out. Yeah, that's Mario Kart DS at, what are we at? 987, number 7. Number 6, we're going to go with another handheld Mario Kart, Mario Kart 7. So this is a really fun game. Probably the most consistent tracks, the most consistent set of tracks in all of Mario Kart. Very few stinkers. My favorite way to play this is with the 3D slider, all the way up, in first person and gyro. And I'm not really a fan of the normal way you play it. If you get out of first person and just play it the regular way, it feels very sluggish. Feels very slow, the momentum. And it would probably be my least favorite Mario Kart, if not for that first person mode. RIP to the online scene in this game. I got into it the last couple years, and it was very fun. The hackers were, they would just target you and spam items, and I just thought it was funny. Mario Kart 7, number 6. So, number 5, I'm going to have to go with Mario Kart Wii. This is an all-time favorite from fans, and rightfully so. Like, the modding community is still going strong after all these years. Probably the largest amount of tracks in all of Mario Kart, just because of the modding scene. That's if you don't include unofficial tracks, but you can play tour tracks, you can play anything you want, just about anything you can think of. It's crazy. But the when I first got it, I used the motion control steering wheel, and it was fun for like a week. But now I just play the regular way. I made the Mii that I made, and his catchphrases and voice lines are hilarious to me. Something about it. 3-starring the game was quite the challenge. It wasn't easy, but it's not the hardest to 3-star. Well, yeah, with Super Circuit. But it's up there. It's below Super Circuit as far as the difficulty in 3-starring, and I had a blast with it. But yeah, I kind of, not that I got tired of it, but I kind of uh, just started to do beat as many tracks as I can in a row in the burst mode. I actually did that fairly recently this year, and it was pretty fun. The controls are great, some of the best controls in the series. I use the motorcycle, so popping wheelies and just doing tricks off ramps. It's classic, and the music in this, like the Wi-Fi menu music, I believe, is great. I'll listen to it just on YouTube, not even playing the game. Just that, and like the outro music is great. So it's just a classic game. Yeah, Mario Kart Wii at number 5. Now, this game is pretty much interchangeable with Wii for me, and it had the same engine, the Dolphin engine. And number 4, we're going with Mario Kart Double Dash. Yeah, this is just a classic game. It's my second Mario Kart behind 64. I had it, and my cousin had it, my cousin Connor. And, I used to just go to his aunt's house, and we played this in Melee. Those were our 2 games, and, you got your 2 racers, which is totally unique to this game. Excuse me. It's very colorful. It's got a lot of charm. Very classic and goofy. You got your eyes on signs like in Bowser Castle, and on trees and everything else. And it's really got that weird, wacky charm that Nintendo had at that period. Coming back to this game, what got me back into it was playing the burst mode and just trying to beat all the tracks in a row, all 16 tracks in a row. And I actually did that several times, emulated, and then I did the whole thing on the disc, and like even mirror mode. And 16 tracks doesn't sound like a lot, but this game's like items can be pretty brutal sometimes. So yeah, Double Dash, number 4. So at number 3, we're gonna go with this is a tough one. Probably gonna go Mario Kart Tour. Now, I might get more hateful comments for this placement than the DS placement, but it's something I play every day. I built my account over 2 years, and I'm really proud of it. Just some of the things I've done. Got the gold me suit, which took weeks and weeks and weeks of grinding. What's up, dude? The replayability is amazing for a single player game. Trying to keep combo, just getting the highest scores possible. It's something, you'll knock into a box and get points where any other game you would get penalized for that. Nope, don't do that. Great video, guys. It's something, you get penalized, but you get points for it. It's like, you try to get this coin, keep drift, hit this ramp, hit this player. There's so much strategy in it. There's so much planning that I do. Like, I've actually had charts and shit that I look up to level up my characters. I'm like, what's the best meta? It's an absolute banger, and people complain about it. People bitch about it. They can hate all they want. They even got rid of the gotcha, and people still complain about it. Sure, graphically not the best, but man, I'm gonna be sad when this game is gone. I really am, and I hope there's some way to preserve it in the future. Just getting Monty Mole for the first time in the pipe pool, getting Vampire Waluigi, which is the whole reason why I started playing Tour. So many great memories, man. I could go on about Tour. But anyways, Tour number 3. Number 2, we got my first Mario Kart here. Mario Kart 64. I see a lot of people complaining online about it, which kind of shocked me at first, but it is something you see a lot. Like people say that Rainbow Road is the worst Mario Kart track of all time, or one of the worst, and it's like, it's my favorite, They say it's too long, but, you can just take that little shortcut at the beginning and hop over the rainbow, and if you miss it, you can catch up, But the graphics are classic. It's one of the most nostalgic games for me. Probably a top 3 game for me all time. I have a hard time because I'd probably put Tour ahead of 64 now that I think about it, but the game's gonna end. So like I said, I had a really hard time ranking all these, honestly, because they're so good. But yeah, 64. Really not a single bad track in the game. It's goofy. It's got funny voice lines. I thought I was so for Christmas I got it, and on the screen there was Yoshi. So I guess that was my first character I picked. But I started the main Toad for the longest in all the Mario Karts, and recently just got back to Yoshi. And I found that pick going through a scrapbook, and I couldn't believe my eyes. He was there the whole time, so it just went full circle. Coming back to him. Yeah, Mario Kart 64, man, it's a good one. Number 2. So to finish off the list, we got my favorite game of all time, hands down, the GOAT. That's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. The baseline isn't my favorite the baseline game isn't my favorite on Wii U. I find a lot of the tracks to be kind of tacky looking, like what is it, Sweet Sweet Canyon and Bone Dry Dunes. What really put this over the edge for me was the booster course. Now, you've got 96 tracks now, and great cast of characters. They included Petey Piranha and Wiggler. I mean Yoshi. Yeah, just a good amount of characters now. You've got all those tracks. And it's a very special game to me, guys, because, something I always do is play the verse mode. And I try to beat the 48 tracks in a row, and I've done it several times. You can see a bunch of my videos here on YouTube. And the first time that I beat 200cc, all 48 tracks, I was over here with my mom. At my mom's house right now. And it was a couple days before Christmas. And I did it, and I lost my mind. And there's a video of it, so there's proof. You know, I showed all my settings. Another thing, I use the hardest settings possible, so frantic items, hard CPUs, and just controlling it at 200cc, man. It was a crazy ride, and it made me cry, man. I was here with my mom 2 days before Christmas. We had just went to the store and found this cute little Yoshi plush, and just started using Yoshi again. Man, it was special. And yeah, she recently passed away, so you know, R.I.P. to my mom. Good ass memories, man. Good ass memories. Um, you know, sometimes like it's more than gaming, you know. But anyways, love the series. Love Mario Kart. You know, shout out to Nintendo. Everybody at Nintendo. Shigeru Miyamoto. You know. Sakurai. You know. That's where I get the name Base Sakurai. So yeah, the official Mario Kart ranking. Yeah, with my boy Newton. So this is a fun little video to make, guys. If you liked it, hit the like button and subscribe. And peace out.